Sport footwear.
Okay. Take number 23.
Hi, this is Donald Randell here. Special edition of Cars and Highlights here, Friday night at Bob. I'm here with my man Gary right here. We have a little bit of history. Let everybody know the year of this car.
This car is 1915.
1915?
Yeah, it was made just before they invented automobiles.
And what kind of car is it?
It's Model T Ford. It's the one that started this whole mess and got us dependent on gasoline.
And how long have you had this car, Mr. Gary?
I had this car about maybe 10 years, and depends on which piece you're looking at.
Well, okay, wait, you mean to tell me you found a part here and there and put it together?
I found a part here and there. This car is a universal car. It's an all-American car. It came from all over the United States. And some parts of this car are much older than the car itself, because many parts are made of wood, and that wood was being made, growing 100 years before they made the car.
Are you serious on that?
So there's parts on this that are 100 years old, at least maybe up to more than 100 years.
Absolutely. Now, did you put this car together yourself?
Yeah, I did it.
So you work on cars?
I work on cars.
How long have you been working on cars, Mr. Gary?
Geez, ever since I was a little kid. If you're not putting the little models together, that's a learning experience. Too bad today the cars you buy you don't put them together. They're already made. No learning.
And how many spark plugs you have on this car?
4. Yeah, 4.
And how fast can the car go?
Well, this one probably goes about 45, which is much faster than you'd want to go.
Really?
Yeah.
And why would you say that?
Well, because look at it.
Wooden wheels?
It's got wooden wheels. Mostly you've got to have a magnet on the back to catch the parts that are falling off. And, you know, it's I have to say though, it's losing its new car smell.
Do you have a name? Gary, do you have a name for this car?
This car's name is Patina.
And why did you name it that?
Because that's a fancy name for rust.
Ah, and so it is rusty.
Yes, and it's got the name tin in Patina. So there's all kinds of reasons.
And would you get mad if somebody called it a rust bucket?
No, that's what it is. It's also, you know, it's fun this way. It's like keeping it this way is like keeping the Venus de Milo with its arms off, and not straightening the Tower of Pisa, and keeping the Roman ruins the way they are, ruins. And another way of describing it, nobody paints a picture of a new barn.
Absolutely. And why the hat? What do the hat represent along with the car? Because I know every time I see this car, I see you in that hat. What do it represent together?
Well, I try to resemble it. I think this is really the hat that Beverly Hillbilly should have had.
Okay.
Probably the car too, because this is all American car. This is the one that started everything. It's the one in the history books. It's the Ford Model T.
Okay, and you mentioned it's going to be on the Discovery Channel next week.
No, the History Channel.
Oh, the History Channel, I'm sorry.
It's going to be on something called Around the World in 80 Ways. And we took this up to San Francisco, and they did a segment all over San Francisco in this car.
Absolutely. So y'all look out for that on the History Channel. Gary in his car in San Francisco. And then we're going to close out. Tell everybody what's Cars and Highlights. Tell everybody what's Cars and Highlights.
Oh, yeah, of course. You got to watch Cars and Highlights. And if you weren't watching it, you wouldn't be seeing this right now.
That's right. So remember, Cars and Highlights, special edition, Bob's Big Boy, Donald Randell, and Gary in a nice car. So
First day of fall.
That's right, on a Friday night.
And I'm afraid of what's going to fall. It'll probably be that satellite.
Hey, I hope it's not a piece of the car not falling off, though.
Looks like it already. You can't even find this car with a metal detector.
Okay, we're going to close out with a segment with Gary. So can you not cut it, but zoom out and walk away and get the full,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, get the whole impact.
Can you swing around and get a little bit more? No. You know what we're going to do?
Get the light on?
Wouldn't hurt to have it. Oh, it's
Spark plug wire. Barbed wire. Spark plug wire is spark plug wire. And over here, leather fan belt. Not rubber, leather.
And over here, we have the horn.
Can you do that again for us, sir? And what did that sound represent?
A flock of birds flying over. That's a little foul play.
And she is definitely rusty.
This car has still got this cobwebs on it, and the spiders, and just about right out of the field.
Wow.
We gotta get you to crank it up.
Yeah, come on, let's come. Show me the ropes how to crank it up.
Okay, I'm gonna show you how to do it.